I feel like the music industry capitalizes off of death, black pain, black suffering, unfortunately. That's one thing I hate, man, because I mean, a lot of these people that sit down on the podcast and do these interviews and put the money behind these records, they know what's happening in our community. They see the murder rate. They see how it instigates beef and results in a loss of life. So I just hate how heavy they are on pushing the negativity in our community, for sure. I'm influenced by so many, man. And it's not like I'm sitting down listening to, a specific three all the time, because I listen to everything. Shout out my little brother, Tyree Hakeem. Shout out my father, Hakeem. And then it's this artist, man. And his name is, what's his name? Yeah, Goalden Chyld. You know. Boom. Here we go. Top 3 in the world. Tyree, man, like, we sit in the house, man, and we go back and forth. Like, if I was, because we only in competition with ourselves, but if I was in competition with anybody in terms of somebody that I knew was going to challenge me to be better, it'd be my little brother. Definitely be my little brother. We sit in the house, man. So I used to be the best at freestyling. I used to smoke Tyree at freestyling, right? It got to a certain point, man, because we would challenge each other. This man went months, man. He like, we're not doing the freestyle battles no more. We're not doing it. Next time he was ready to freestyle, I thought I was going, do what I traditionally do. This man blew me out of the water, man, completely out of the water. And till this day, he's one of the best freestylers that I know. So, yeah, we challenge each other. We shoot each other music. We critique each other. We honest with each other. We transparent. Maybe you could take this out. Maybe you could add this. But, yeah, absolutely. We compete all the time. Something I think my fans would be surprised to know about me. I like anime. I'm really into anime, man. Shout out anime. One thing I don't like, because I love anime. I was young. So we would watch Dragon Ball Z and the stuff that came on, WB and Cartoon Network. And because I loved it so much, I didn't know that other types of anime existed until I got, into my teenage years, honestly. So once I found out, that the Hunter Hunters, My Kid, My Hero Academia, whatchamacallit, it's Inuyasha's. Man, I could just keep on going, man. I got to pull up my list. But what I didn't like is, because I loved it so much, I started seeing people kind of try to pretend like they was real anime fans, right? And it's like, knock it off, man. Knock it off. You don't really like anime like that. You're pretending because there's an audience. But I love anime, man. And shout out to all the artists and the creators in the anime world, man. I'm not super, super knowledgeable, man, but I'm really in love with the art, man. And I could watch, anime, man, all day, for sure. My 3 favorite sneakers and why. Let's be honest. We're in a new era. We can tell the truth. We can be transparent. I don't have a top 3 favorite sneakers. I was never the fashionable, young man. I'm not going to lie to you. My little brother going to laugh at me, man. So I'd be young, and I come into the room with a Kangol on, right? You'd be like, bro, you 13 with a Kangol. With a Kango hat on, bro. Take that off. Why do you have that on? Right. I was always that guy, man, that had the suits on, the ties, man, and dress shoes. So, the floor shimes, the Meslins, Stacey Adams and stuff like that. That's more so what I was into. I was never really like a sneakerhead. If I did wear some gym shoes, man, we ain't got to mention some of those brands. Shout out my brother Shaq, though, man. I think I owned a pair of Shaqs before. I think I owned a pair of Stephon Marburys. I got a pair of Jordans one time. My pops got me a pair of Jordans, and being in public school, you know how big Jordans are, man. So we was coming in with the Shaqs and the Stephon Marburys. Then when we popped out with the Jordans, we was the men. So I'm like, man, okay, that's what's up, man. But I was never into shoes like that. So I can't even lie to you, man. Shaq. You know, man, that's the truth. I had to give video games up at the PS2, okay? I had a temper problem, man. I had a real temper problem. We was playing Def Jam Vendetta, right? We was playing the, 50%, Get Rich or Die Trying, Need for Speed, remember Midnight Club, all of those games, man. And Being young, man, I was playing those. Oh, Dragon Ball Z. Used to love Dragon Ball Z. I'm a super big anime fan. Oh, super big anime fan. I keep looking at this camera. But playing the games, and when I would lose, I would take that remote control and I would throw it into the wall like a key blast, man. Key blast. Wow. I had a problem, man. So my father, I broke 2 remote controls, man. And he came in and he had enough, man. And he dealt with me. And from there, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to just fall back on the video games at a young age. But shout out games. I love them. But fortunately, man, I don't play video games like that because not only did I have a temper problem, but as I got older and I started to dibble and dabble a little bit more, I realized it took a lot of time from me, man. I wasted a lot of time on video games that I could have been focusing elsewhere. So I kind of pulled back from games just because for me, they weren't for me. But every now and then, I'll play some games, I ain't played them in a long time, but I'll play some games. You know, this is Goalden Chyld, and you are checking out my interview with 24/7 HH, the best to do it.